As the military hunts al-Qaeda in the countryside, the Yemeni government said today it is now certain that Omar Abdulmutallab met with al-Qaeda operatives in eastern Yemen and possibly even had contact with a radical US-born cleric also linked to the alleged Fort Hood gunman. There is no doubt that he was in contact with al-Qaeda in Shabwa province, he says, maybe with Anwar al-Awlaki. But there are still big gaps in the Nigerian story, as we found when we went to his old neighborhood here in the Yemeni capital, Sana'a. Mohammed al-Faqi was Abdulmutallab's neighbor. He said he used to disappear from his Arabic language school for 5 days or a week at a time. I asked his friends where did he go, he says, and they told me they didn't know. And today the Yemeni government said that Abdulmutallab completely disappeared from September 14th to December 7th, a time some speculate he might have spent in an al-Qaeda training camp in the desert. Figuring out precisely whom Abdulmutallab met here in Yemen is important not just for his case, but crucially because it gives the US insight into how al-Qaeda here recruits and trains would-be suicide bombers. Yemenis are nervous that if their government doesn't go after al-Qaeda now, the US will.
It is best that we handle our problems ourselves in our own terms, rather than allow the international community to force us into situations that we don't like.
The US is already providing the Yemeni military with training and equipment and has made it clear at the very highest levels that they want results against al-Qaeda right away. Katie?
And Terry, I know Yemeni forces have been on the offensive all week long. Are they any closer to catching that al-Qaeda cleric al-Awlaki?
The Yemeni military says they do have some intelligence about where al-Awlaki is located, but it's very hard to know how close they are to capturing him. It's important to remember that in Yemen, outside the capital, the government has very little control. It's really under control of the tribes. And so it's difficult to know how close they are to actually getting to this radical cleric. Katie?
Terry McCarthy reporting tonight from Sana'a in Yemen. Terry, thank you.